Hi, this is my banjo beginner lesson. Strictly for beginners. Good song to start with is Cripple Creek. Now what I'm doing is I'm going, I have to show you the roll first. The roll is the right hand. So I'm hitting the third string with my thumb, second string with my index, the third note, which is on the fifth string, would be the fifth string with the thumb. So you go, that's the start of it. It's the first three notes. When I first started playing banjo, I didn't even use, this hand just hung for 2 weeks until I got this going. So you go, and then the fourth note is my third finger on the first string. So it's thumb, index, thumb, middle is the way I should say it. It's a good way to start. Get it as clean as you can. It doesn't matter how slow. When I started, I was probably this slow. And it always starts over with a banjo. You don't keep going. It would wear out. So you always start over like this. So it's here's the beginning. Again. And it's usually 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is the beginner pattern at any rate. When you become more advanced, there's different rolls. This is a good one to start with. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now it's important, if you look at it 4 notes at a time, the hard part is to go back at the same time. For instance, let's say there's a second between notes. Now when I start again, it's the same second. So sometimes when I practice, even to this day, I was practicing In My Life by the Beatles on the guitar, and I needed a metronome. You can buy them cheap, just an electronic one. It gives you beats per second. I'll show you right here. You either have a light to go by, or if you want to drive your family nuts, that's 100 beats per second. So I'll give you an example. And that's handy to practice with. So other times, after you get that, you need to learn your chords too. A banjo is just like the guitar, except for, of course, it's got a fifth string right here. But the second string is a B string. Don't let it fool you. I'm capoed right on the second fret. But if you were to take that off, that's B, just like a guitar. G and D, just like a guitar. But on a guitar, this is an E, but this is tuned down a whole step to a D. And then the fifth string is a G. So it's G, A, or G, D, G, B, D. And that's the way it should sound. So if you are a guitar player, you know if you bar it like this, a G would be on the guitar. But I told you this string's different, so you have to bring it up a whole step from, say, the third to the fifth to make it like a guitar. Now you have a G. And if you hit, this is already a G. Now, after you start, now notice sometimes I pinch because this is tuned to a G. So I'll go, and I pinch the chord. I hit the first 3 strings. It doesn't matter which ones, but those are the easiest. I'll show you again. Now, if you bar it like a guitar, usually when the fiddle player or the other guitar player, whoever's taking the solo, you go to backup and you do things like this. Once again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now all I do there is I go, once you find your chord, and in this case, I'm on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and I'm on the 4th on the 3rd, 3rd on the 2nd, and 5th on the 1st, and the open 5th string. So I go boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick. So I'm going boom, single note, and then I'm pinching the first 3 strings at the same time. So I'm using my thumb on the 3rd, and I'm using my index on the 2nd, and my middle finger on the 1st. So I go, and that's how you play backup on a banjo. Good practice for you. Now you could also do that roll I'm showing you in that position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and that's F. F position that is, because I have a cape on. Now I'm mixing it up. I'm going. So I'm going boom, pinch, then I'm going thumb, index, pinch with 2 fingers. I'm pinching the 1st and 3rd string. So I'm going boom, pinch, tan, tan, tan. Perfect backup for fiddle. There you go, starter banjo lesson.